main event matches, left and right. So, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens as my number 4 pick, which means that I just kept the United States title on SmackDown, basically.
Congratulations. Anyway, I gotta add a little bit of woman power in here.
Ooh, yeah, the women.
And I know my brother's gonna go with star power, but I'm going with technicality and awesomeness. Ember Moon.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, I'll go with a female pick for mine next then, since you took one of your females. And I am going to go... Oh, this is a tough one, though. This is a tough one, because the 2 females I'm thinking of, they're pretty evenly matched. Man, this one's got me a little perplexed here. And I just went blank on her name. Completely blank on her name. I can see her face right now, but I can't remember her name.
Hello to go.
I'm going to go with the NXT Women's Champion, even though I can't remember her friggin' name right now.
Asuka?
Asuka, thank you. Holy shit. I'm going with Asuka. I'm going to the NXT pool.
Okay.
For my pick. I think Asuka is the best female wrestler, period, on the roster. Charlotte and her are like 1A, 1B in my opinion.
Alright. Time to dip into the tag team pool a little bit. And 2 reasons. One, these 2 are being completely underrated since they came into the WWE. That's my first reason. Number 2, so this fool can't complete the set, I'm going with the club.
Oh, you fucker. You fucker. I got AJ and Balor.
And now you don't have Gallows or Anderson.
You just pulled the Vince McMahon. I hope the fans come shoot you now. Fucking asshole, man. Wow. Oh. And you know what? That like takes the only fucking worthy tag team off the fucking board, in my opinion. Oh, okay.
You can still get Breezango.
All right. Well, I'll grab up a tag team now then, and yeah, I feel pretty confident about this pick. Yep. I was, no. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with some top guys. I'm going with the Revival.
There you go. Nice.
Although they've been kind of, I know they had an injury and stuff, haven't seen them much lately, but when it comes to tag team excellence, they're pretty much setting the bar these days.
Also dipping in the tag team. Because it's like, alright, we'll get to the women in a few, but it's like you can't not, like, have, and I think you broke the pen, so, you can't not have one tag team, not have another. I will let you read that. I'm not going to say it out loud. I will let you read it so you can be pissed off at me.
You took the Authors of Pain, you asshole. You son of a bitch. God, you know I love them, too.
Well, let me tell you something, Joseph.
You know what? Alright. I'll go with another tag team here. Because like you said, you're going to have to take 2 of them. I got to take another woman after this. So.
Yeah, the next one's going to be a woman.
Alright, I'll go with some star power here then. Since the Revival's a young team, they're going to need somebody to get in there and have the legendary match with to kind of put them over to be the next guys.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go with the Hardys.
Nice. Solid.
And because if you draft the Hardy Boys as a tag team, you essentially get them both as single competitors eventually too.
You really do.
So to me, that's a fantastic pick, especially at number 7. It doesn't get better than that.
Right.
And I just took Raw's tag team champions. Well, it's like a double whammy. A triple quadruple on Sandra. Eat that, Jay-Z.
All right. Women power. There you go, sir.
Alexa Bliss. Very nice pick. Very nice pick.
I had to take the.
You got to keep Raw as women's champion.
Yeah.
You know, it would be easy for me to now turn and keep SmackDown's women's champion.
But it's like, picture the matches that her and Ember Moon can put on.
But I have a chance to do something I've always wanted to do. So I'm taking Charlotte simply because I want to see her versus Asuka. That's what I want to see.
That'd be good.
Her and Asuka is something I'm dying to see. Asuka came into NXT after her, way after Charlotte's time was over.
She really did.
So I'd love to see that.
Coming in next, I mean, I gotta do it just because it's like, while he's picking big name guys, I'm kind of picking like up and coming people and also people that haven't gotten a shot that really deserve a shot. So
Fucker's making me read all his picks.
I'm going Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Yeah, it's a solid pick. I would have gone with Drew. Drew was going to be my number 10 pick, if you must know.
Well, not anymore.
He was going to be my number 10 guy. But, where are we now? We should do a top 15 because there's too many guys.
Let's just go to 20. Fuck it.
20?
Yeah, we're just going to go to 20.
All right.
Whether you like it or not, we're going to fucking 20.
Because we like making these videos.
We do.
So fuck you.
Hell, look what we did with the fucking Bullet Club video. We got part 4 coming out.
So, my number 9 pick, and this is where I'm going to have everybody in the room hating me for my number 9 pick.
Go for it.
And that's okay. I'm going to write it, and you can read this one.
Bitch!
You can say what you want. There is not a superstar that gets a bigger reaction than him. What are you doing to my pick? Leave my pick alone, asshole.
He'll read it in a few.
What did you do to my pick? What did you write?
Nothing. You'll
What?
read, you'll read it.
I'm sorry, time out real quick. Why is Roman Reigns a bad pick?
I'm not saying it was a bad pick. I'm just saying, bitch.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Nothing,
With
just-
Roman, I essentially get the top heel and the top face in the company right now.
Good point.
And I just picked them up at number 9. I got to get all the talent I think is better than him and still get him.
All right, that comes to my pick. I picked Braun Strowman.
Braun. Okay.
Because in a world of little powerhouses, you gotta have the big powerhouse at the same time. At least one. There can only be at least one. And Braun is that guy.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going with a 10 and a 10B pick.
Okay.
Because with the one, I get the other.
Okay.
And it's always fun when you get these two.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Okay.
Listen, if for no other reason, I get Paul on my show.
Yeah, for no other reason.
If for no other reason, I get Paul Heyman. So, I know we don't get to see Brock all the time, but having a guy like Brock on some of your pay-per-views is better than not having him. Ciampa.
Yep.
Really? Really?
I'm going Ciampa.
Even not knowing the way the DIY feud's going to go right now.
Not knowing, I'd rather push Ciampa to be a A-plus player rather than have him feud with Gargano the entire time and then having Gargano kicked at the bottom of the roster like an asshole. Because honestly, I will admit, and I know I'm going to see it in the comments, I'm not a big fan of Johnny Gargano. I'm really not. They portrayed him to be the guy that got kicked. They portrayed him to be Enzo Amore, the guy that got kicked around, and Tommaso comes in to the rescue. Like, I can't take him seriously.
My number 11 pick is great. And I'm going to make him the star he should be. I'm going A-double Austin Aries.
There you go.
I'm
There
going
you fucking go.
A-double Austin Aries. I'm going to make him the star he should have been this whole time. Austin Aries should be a top guy, not on 205 Live.
Gotta have more women in there. So my next pick's gonna be a woman.
It better not be her. If it's her, I'm going to throw the notebook at you. Know that now. Okay, that's fine. Ruby Riot's fine.
I like Ruby
Riot's
Riot.
fine. If it was Bailey, I was going to throw this fucking notebook at you, though.
Listen, I like Ruby Riot. She's an indie darling, and she's great. But if it was Taylor Hendricks...
Okay, I agree with you on the women front. We do need to add some more women power to these
Next
things.
is a tag team, because we need to add some more in there,
Okay,
too.
so I'll go with the women, too, here. I'll go with the women, too. God, it gets a little tough now, though. The waters get a little thinner
Yeah.
at this point. But I'm going to go with one of the most underrated women in wrestling right now. I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Nice.
Solid workhorse, puts on great matches every time she's in there, and never gets... I mean, she only got the push at the beginning of the draft. That was it. Since then, she's kind of been forgotten about again.
Yeah.
You know, but I love Becky Lynch.
Who doesn't? I just picked my tag team. I'm going TM61.
TM6, what the hell's TM61?
TM61. You don't know Nick Miller and the fuck is his name? They feuded with Authors of Pain before.
Okay.
Before they got the titles.
Okay. I'm like, who the hell's TM61?
Yeah, the one dude fucking during the fucking when Ellering was trapped in the fucking crash cage, he did a fucking backflip off the fucking scaffold.
Okay. Tag team next, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Tag team. Who do I want to go with now? Oh, you know what? I'm going with talent on this one. This is a pure talent pick. I'm going with American Alpha.
There you go.
Also because I think what's the name? What's his name?
Chad Gable, Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan. Jordan's the bigger one, yes?
Yeah, Jordan's the.
I think Jason Jordan is eventually bound for greatness.
Eventually.
I think he's the prototype of what you want to see in a superstar. And I think he's bound for something big eventually.
Eventually.
But for now, I'll take American Alpha because just to have them in the revival in the ring again would be fantastic.
So just so we have 4 tag teams each to cover, you know, a good boundary here, I'm going to go with one more tag team. I'm going with Ascension. Turn them back into the monsters that they were.
We got some work to do there because they're not even in shape right now.
They're really not. Connor looks like shit.
They look completely out of shape. Their timing's off. They don't look good at all right now.
Connor looks like he just stopped caring.
Yeah.
He let himself... Victor still looks good. Connor needs some work.
All right, so number 14. I'm going to go with one more tag team then as well. And
make it even 4, wrap up the tag team division.
This will be my last tag team pick, so it's got to be...
It's the last tag team picks, period.
A good, solid tag team pick. It's got to be somebody's... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with them. Even though I'm not a fan of the new gimmick, I'm going with the Usos.
Got your Compton cap on, don't you?
Listen, you can say which I don't like their new gimmick, but the Usos are solid
They
in
are.
the ring. And they, in my opinion, up until the tag team rebirth recently, they were the best tag team in wrestling.
They were.
So, I'm going with the Usos.
My next pick, I love his attitude. And the dude is a solid heel. And a very, very good wrestler. My next pick, I'm going with Pete Dunne.
Okay. This pick is going to be a love pick. This is going to be a superstar that I'm in love with, and I would love to have him on my roster. Plain and simple. So, I'm going with Dean Ambrose. Everybody by now should know I'm the biggest Dean Ambrose fan on the planet. So, having Dean on my roster, yeah, that works for me.
All right. How many women we got? 1, 2. We got 3 each, right? Yeah, 3. I'm gonna dip back into the women's division.
You pick Daly, I'm throwing something at you, so be ready. Sasha Banks, going with the boss.
Yep.
Very nice. I heard she's an asshole in real life.
She's not.
No? My next women's pick.
She's an asshole to internet trolls.
My next pick. Mind you, they just have to be on the roster, right?
Yes.
That's all.
On the active roster.
Okay.
Of any of the 3 brands.
She hasn't been fired yet. I'm going with Paige.
There you go.
I'm going with Paige.
Think outside the box.
Very underrated wrestler. I'm going with Paige. And just think, Paige, Asuka,
Great
what a
match.
fucking feud.
Now it comes to the point where I gotta add a little bit of star power to my roster. I'm going Seth Rollins.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, you need a top heel. Always. You need top heels to make everyone else work. I got a couple. I got Owens. I got Lesnar, even though, you know, it's hard to hate Brock Lesnar because he's such an ass-kicking machine.
Yeah.
But this next guy, he personifies great ring work, and he's what you want on the mic. I'm going with Bray Wyatt.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna throw another woman pick in there. Just for the fact that she is she could shape up to be the female Lesnar. I'm going Daria Baronato.
Okay. Okay.
Shape her up right, she could be the next female. She could be the female Lesnar.
I don't know if I'm going to
Everybody
waste another
says.
pick on the females. No, you know what? All right. I'll do one more female pick. That's it, though. I'm done after this. So I don't care if you pick
Finals.
3 females in a row.
Final female pick.
My last female pick. I've gone with 3 really solid ring workers, and I think I'm going to stay that road. Keep going with the girls who can get in there and put on really solid, good matches. But you know what? Having said that, I need another female heel. Right now, I only got Charlotte. And even now, Charlotte kind of goes both ways. She's one of those people that you still cheer even when she's a heel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with someone who I think has a chance to be the female Brock Lesnar. I'm going Nia Jax.
Nice. I forgot about her, to be honest.
I think Nia is very underrated.
She is underrated. Like, too underrated.
Her mic work leaves a lot to be desired, but in the ring, for a big girl, she can work.
Yeah, she can. Alright. Got a whole bunch of people here.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty now.
We really are.
Yeah.
Like, now it's getting hard to choose.
Yeah, feast or famine. And, you know, there's still title holders that haven't been picked yet.
There are. There are. Yeah, this is getting really difficult, people. Just cause. I mean, the man puts on solid ring work. I'm not too big of a fan of the gimmick, but I'm a fan of the ring work.
The Miz. Listen, I'm a big fan of The Miz right now. I think the gimmick works.
I'm not a big fan of the gimmick because the Hollywood gimmick's been done so many times.
Yeah, but I think the gimmick works with him. It does. He puts out new movies all the time. I think the gimmick with him works. I think him and his wife, that whole thing, it works. The power couple. I think The Miz right now is on his best run since he's been in the WWE. I think he's having his best run right now. I mean, his ring work hasn't changed much. He still does the same stuff he's always done. But he's just found a gimmick that really works. And, good for him, bro. It's hard in this era, man. There's a lot of good talent right now. You find a way to shine. You work with it. You go with it. All right, man. We're really getting down there, huh?
Yep.
Okay, number 19. Huh. Man, this is getting tough, man. This is really getting tough.
It is getting tough.
Shield's off the board. All of them.
Yep.
Lesnar's off. All right, well, since we're down to the nitty-gritty here, I'm going to go with an old tried and true. Somebody who, throughout the years, has continued to put on good, solid matches. And as my brother knows, I've been a big fan of his throughout most of the year. So, I'm going Randy Orton.
I figured that was coming.
I've been a big Randy fan throughout most of his career. To me, Randy just always finds a way to be relevant.
He did it with the Wyatt family.
Yeah, he finds a way to reinvent himself.
And fit.
Because he was destined for mid-card mediocrity.
Yeah.
After the friggin' authority gimmick was done.
Yeah, that was it.
He was down there feuding with fucking Sheamus and shit. Like, he was destined for nothing at that point. And then all of a sudden, here comes Randy finding a gimmick again that works.
Picked right back up.
And the storyline with him and Bray was fantastic. So I think Randy just... And, who doesn't love an RKO out of nowhere?
Everyone loves an RKO out of nowhere.
Everybody loves it. Yeah, who doesn't love an RKO out of nowhere?
Honestly, my next pick is going to be from 205. Because I honestly believe he doesn't belong in 205.
Tony Nese. Gotta agree with you there. Gotta agree with you.
He's got the physique.
To be a main card player.
And he's got the...
I don't think he'd
you don't like me, fuck you attitude. I
don't think he'd ever be a top guy, but I think he's a solid mid-card guy. And you have to have those on your roster to make things work.
Personally, I really don't believe he belongs in the cruiserweights. Not at all.
Last pick. We're doing 20, right? Or 25?
Guess what, people?
We're doing top 25?
We're going 25.
If we're going 25, then my next pick just got a lot easier.
And if you don't like it, fuck you.
Is a congratulations pick.
I know where he's going.
You deserve what you've gotten, and I'm finally jumping on the bandwagon, although you did play the air guitar.
Although you did play the air guitar.
Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja, I'm on board. And without my brother actually noticing what has happened here, I just took both world titles to Smackdown.
I know.
Now you got to create a whole new fucking title.
Believe me, I will. You know why? Fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
20. This video is getting to be ridiculously long.
Fuck yeah, we're going over an hour, dude.
All right, go ahead.
I kinda like this. Honestly, I picked mainly solid heels, but we don't have a solid face.
What are you writing?
Going Rhino.
Rhino? Wow, that's a really outside the box pick. All right, well, because...
Well, listen, reason behind it, Rhino's good heel or face.
Yeah. I'm not arguing it.
Then you got to get a couple of powerhouse things in there. Rhino, fans still chant EC Dub to
Yeah,
the time he
they
comes out.
absolutely do. I'm not disagreeing with you. Okay, this pick is solely because I've made it to number 21, and technically speaking, he still has to be picked to one of the other brands. And I mean, you can't go wrong with this pick, in my opinion, at number 1. I personally don't like the guy, but it adds some significant star power to my roster. I'm going John Cena. He's still on the active roster.
He still is, but also you got to factor in
His schedule.
If we're running shit now, the schedule.
Yes, I understand that. But I've already picked a lot of solid guys that can run the things all year long.
Good. Yep.
And, you know, him and Lesnar, both with their schedules, still, come WrestleMania time, if I got them both on the mix, I can angle towards a Cena versus Lesnar match.
Got a point.
And that works.
It does.
Fans who don't like Brock are going to tune in to see if Cena can beat Brock, and fans who hate Cena are going to turn in to see if Brock eats Cena. You know,
Brock eats Cena.
It works out either way here. So
it really does. I can't disagree with that. Cannot disagree with that. Just because
you're just mad because you didn't think of it.
I was thinking about it.
And I don't like John Cena. I am one of the biggest Cena haters you'll ever find. But can't argue with the man's star power.
With one comes the other.
What do you mean with one comes the other? Rusev and Lana. Okay. Rusev is underrated. Very underrated.
Rusev should have gotten
Rusev should be where Jinder is right now.
A long time ago.
This push that Jinder's getting should have been Rusev. He should have been the anti-American. He was. And then they stopped it for whatever reason and had it, well, honestly, let's be honest here, John Cena buried him. That's what happened.
After WrestleMania.
Cena buried the whole movement. It was all over when he couldn't beat John Cena.
Yeah.
Because at that point, nobody believed he could be a main card guy anymore.
Yeah.
So, John Cena buried yet another talent in his career.
Great talent.
Number 22. Oh boy, we're getting...
Now we're really winding down. This is the last time we're going to change it, by the way.
Yeah, we're getting serious here. Number 22. I'm going to go to 205 Live here.
If I think I know where he's going with this one.
I don't think you do. Who do you think I picked? Tell me who you think I picked.
Ha!
Nope, I did not. As
Damn,
much as I love him, I did not pick him.
Really?
Because Neville's still sitting there. And I picked Neville. I think he's underrated. I think the Cruiserweight berth gave him a chance to hold the title. But I think Neville could be a solid mid-card guy who works for the Intercontinental title, even the United States title.
Good.
I think he's an underrated guy. I even think Neville could work in the main title picture.
He could.
His high-flying ability, he's got the physique for it. He's very underrated. He hasn't gotten the credit he's deserved. And the gimmick he had when he first came up was terrible. But I like Neville.
All right. 22. I'm going Sami Zayn.
I forgot about Sammy. Wow, I completely forgot about Sammy. That's another pick you stole from me because I really, really wanted Baron Corbin, but I just couldn't. You was one of my top 3 on him. But okay, man, we're really.
What are we at? 23.
Yeah, things are getting real.
This is fun.
We've pretty much taken the main players away off the table now.
We really have.
Now we're getting down to like
the bottom of the barrel,
the nitty gritty here.
Yeah.
Like you're scraping to see who you think should be.
Yeah.
In the main pictures.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a tag team.
Sick.
Going with the tag team. And this is for entertainment purposes, basically.
Dear God.
I'm taking the New Day.
There you go.
I'm taking the New Day. I know they're out on injury right now, and who knows what's going to happen when they come back. But I think the New Day is the most entertaining tag team in the division right now. They might not be the best ring workers, but entertainment value-wise,
yeah,
it doesn't get much better than that. You know, bootios, all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. See, it's getting hard now, man. It really is.
I'm going Hideo Itami.
Hideo Itami. Okay. Ah! I got my next pick. And I'm very happy with it. I'm taking Eric Young. I'm going EY.
Forgot about that.
Extremely underrated. If you've watched TNA, you know how good EY is. And you know how solid of a pick that is. Nikki, you just stole part of Sanctity from me.
You're welcome. You can have Alexander Wolf. And the big motherfucker.
Alright, last pick, folks.
Last one. Winding down.
Last pick. This is my last pick. Oh.
I just stole Sanity from him.
Man, this is last pick. You don't want to make a mistake and leave someone off. Oh my God, we made a huge mistake because he will be back. He just made the list. Chris Jericho.
He made his own fucking list.
I'm going Y2J. He's going to be back from tour eventually.
I gotta do it. My last pick. And with one comes the other. Had to do it.
Okay.
They recently just signed with WWE.
Okay. Oh, you're going with the Miracle? That what you're going with?
Mike and Maria Bennett.
Okay. That's it. Our top 25 for a quick recap. We'll start with Raw. His number one pick was Bobby Roode. From there we went Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin, Ember Moon, The Club, Authors of Pain, Alexa Bliss, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Tommaso Ciampa, Ruby Riott, TM61, Ascension, Pete Dunne, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins. I can't read that one.
Daria Bernardo.
The Miz, Tony Nese, Rhino, Rusev and Lana, Sami Zayn, Hideo Itami, Nikki Cross, and Mike and Maria Bennett. And then we'll move to SmackDown now. My number one pick, AJ Styles. From there I went Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Asuka, The Revival, Hardy Boys, Charlotte, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman, Austin Aries, Becky Lynch, American Alpha, The Usos, Dean Ambrose, Paige, Bray Wyatt, Nia Jax, Randy Orton,